Hi there, students. I was asked to make a video about classism. So classist is an adjective and classism is the noun. Let's see, classism is a prejudice or discrimination that is based on social class, what level of society you are in. And classism discriminates normally against those of lower social class. Classist, pertaining to classism, this is talking about the stratification, the layering of society. And classism is talking about class discrimination. It discriminates against people, and it's about attitudes or behaviours or systems that are set up to benefit the upper classes at the expense of the lower classes. Now, classism normally has two types: institutional classism versus personal classism. Institutional classism, it probably says that where you were born, or where you went to school, or how you learned to speak in English, indicates your social class. And this then says that, dictates your tastes, the things you should like, the things you should do, but the higher your social status, normally the richer you are. Personal classism is a personal point of view towards this. And for example, I know many lower class people who think upper class people are better. It's crazy. Yeah, but this is the idea of classism. Classism has been with us since the very beginning, and this is the belief that a certain group of people is better. This is bias based on social class, on economic class. So this person is biased. They have a preference or an inclination. This prohibits impartial judgment. And classism, or being classist, is having negative opinions about somebody based on their social class, based on their economic and social position, not for the person they really are. And classism, this is discrimination against somebody because they're thought to be from a low social class. We inherently live in a classist society, and British society is a very classist society. There's something classist about the idea that you can avoid inconvenience if you can afford to pay a bit more. Or some people have said that smoking bans are classist because smoking rates are higher among low socio-economic groups. So yes, classist. He made some very classist comments. Yeah, it's the belief that people from certain social or economic classes are superior, or that others are inferior. It's treating somebody unfairly, having negative opinions about them just based on their social class, not for who they are. And I think, well, in all societies to some degree are classist, and I think a classless society is probably something that is impossible, but it's something that clearly we ought to work towards. So classism, this is prejudice against people of low social class, and this is not a good way to judge people. Yeah, this is discrimination. It would be classist of a country club, of a club, to refuse to admit people who worked as builders. That would definitely be classist. It would be classist to for a club to refuse to let in people who don't have a university education. Yeah, that would certainly be classist. It's a belief that a person's value in society is determined by their social status. This is pure classism. This is the idea of being classist. Yeah, that some social classes are better than others. Racism and classism, these are not things that are take place as isolated incidents. This is something that people learn from their parents. This is something they learn from their society, and this is based on prejudice. So, classism. I think I would give it a 6 in formality. I think you could use it anywhere, but it's a touch on the formal side. And it comes from the word class, from Latin, classis, a class or a division of the people. So, classism. Bye for now.